Because if he gets half on the red, it's only 20 points. He's only going to achieve 32 points. It's going to bring him to 78.
So close.
So close. So pay attention in school, kids.
Yeah.
Mass is key next swing. It was a good game. It was actually a very good game. Very well flown.
Oh, wow.
What is his ability? I don't even know. Awesome. So Greer in trouble.
So what's that? Oh,
So red guy apparently going to roll 4 dice.
for a crit. Don't know if I'd pay that price.
What is he? DBS 404. So I mean, even if he takes the double and gives half health, wait, yeah, half, because he had the shield upgrade, gives half to Dion. Dion can't win.
Mm-hmm.
Boost target lock on Poe here. Yeah, you do boost. I would have boost target lock. So post shots, he might only have green in arc. No, he's going for red.
Well, he's going to roll the extra attack and take a crit. So
Target lock C.
still possible. Still possible because
It's got a target lock. Here we go. Here we go.
Shoot.
Oh, dropping fire. So taking a crit. Stunned pilot, irrelevant.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. So spending. Who is that on?
Green.
Green. So green is dead. Green is dead. So not enough though. Here comes the
What
Fiesta
just
of
happened?
So because of TA 175, shift dies, so everyone gets a calculate. So old
Wouldn't that be
mates
better
now.
with more guys?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, this guy's gonna have a range 1 now with a calculator again.
That's good.
So he's taking a crit. An actor proving why he is the bane of everyone's existence. It's hitting. It's hitting. It's hitting. Actor priming the crit. Dion rolling for natties. No. Game.
Let's go.
So Greer goes down. 2-0 actor. So Dion's going to have to come back next year, so that's game. So final score 99-83. That was a good game. I think they missed a couple of key spots.
They could have won. Actor could have won that.
Actor could have won earlier, removing Greer. Dion, you know, if he got a little bit more aggressive that round.
I thought he had the advantage early
Yeah, he definitely had the advantage
Slowly
early.
gave it up.
Probably could have been a little bit more aggressive.
with Greer. Yeah.
Very healthy chips. Greer was doing really well. That Finn, once he turned, needed to K turn.
That I would have burned Finn into the ground, shooting everything in front of him as well. What I would have done.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have turned away. I just kept turning in.
The way I play most of my X-wings, like X-wing games, when it comes to ships like this, is deciding when and where to sacrifice my ships.
Yeah,
And
and knowing how to force them to pay the iron price for it. So
that Finn, that was turning away, was not the move. Like turning him in, burn him into the ground, see how much he takes with him.
we'll come off the table. Did that work? Hang on. Face. Face. Face is on here somewhere. Is that the one with a face? Face,
Not
face,
sure.
face, face, face.
Hit the one with the face.
That's the table mic. We're definitely not going to turn that on.
There is no face. This. It's that one.
There we go. We're back. We're in. Good game, man. Good game. Needed to get a little bit more aggressive with Finn, I think.
Yeah,
And that last turn, Kay turned him.
I
Yeah.
thought he was going to.
There was a threat for it.
The turn where Actor just went one forward and like reloaded. If you had turned everything on Greer, so you could have just stayed on the rock, turned it on Greer, one hard, talon roll. Greer would have been in bad shape.
Well, I was behind. I had to.
You had to,
You had to
turn
get in there. You had to get in there. When you turned Finn away, I thought that was smart, and then I would have K turned and brought him back in
ASAP.
quick as you could. And as soon as you finish that round,
I thought Grievous was gonna chase Finn there rather than
Go the other way.
go the other way. It's like as soon as he turned the other way, it's like.
and question,
Gonna take-
if when that round ended, like midway through the shooting, if you had a dial down for the next round, do you have to do the next round?
No, because technically the dials are on the cards and don't become active until.
It happens. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. So close, man. So close. It actually ended up being 99-83.
99 what?
83.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good.
That's fun.
That was good. That was good. He burned Covary to the ground. She just exploded. Yeah, we'll go next. Yeah, we'll go next.
And,
Yep.
you and Marcus can commentate that.
So we got Jaron and me facing off next. So we're going to mute this and give us about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Stuff ready.
Yeah, and we'll mute it. Thanks for listening. Drop some gunboats in the chat. And RIP
Thanks, guys.
Dion.
Someone with a giant head was wearing this before.
Check, check, check 1 2. Check 1 2. This is your personal monitoring. If you want to turn it up or down, you can go ahead, turn it up or down.
Right.
All right, hello everybody. This is your host Dion Morales, the loser of Game 1. I came to Australia for revenge and did not get it. I failed my invasion. Sorry, fam.
I gave him jank and everything.
Yep. Yeah. It was fun though. It was a good game. So my co-commentator for this round is
AJ or Abby, depending on which country you live in.
which country is for which? How does this work?
You'll see. They'll start commenting.
Check, check, check. Give me a check 1 2 real quick.
Check 1 2.
One more time.
Check 1 2.
One more time.
Check 1 2.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so if you look on the left, you're going to see a very interesting list. See, Travis, you're just going to break the hearts of so many people. They're going to see you play this, play it well, and then everybody's going to try it and then be sad when they suck.
That's the point.
We're trolling the world right now. Is that the plan? Great.
He's setting up worlds.
He's setting up worlds.
So
I
does
see.
that mean when Jaren loses, he's trying to prove that that list is bad?
Right, exactly. This is all rigged. The whole thing. This is just a fiasco just to confuse the world.
Yeah. Oh, sure. That's why you're flying resistance like you're supposed to.
They both had the same points,
Right.
so we can get an arm wrestle for who goes first.
All right, guys. So let's talk about how we set up the rules for this match. Basically, each of them chose a faction, a non-optimal faction for each other. Travis flying Rebels, though in first edition, Travis was a beast.
He was
with Dash.
one of the best Dash Oran players.
That's right. The best.
One of. One of. One of. Really?
Yeah. So Travis admitting that he hasn't played the style of squad in a while. Real quick before I forget, shout out to Ulfric. I saw him spreading the love in the chat with the gifted subs. Thank you so much, man.
Dion really needs those koala cuddling dollars.
Oh my goodness. if you didn't catch the koala hat picture, it's floating around there.
I'm sure we've got a few more we can post everywhere.
So super excited to get rolling here. Tomorrow, or in a few hours, tomorrow in the United States, the Nova Open is going to be happening. All right, and we're gonna have basically something like 60 hours of streaming happening.
Wow, how many rounds is Nova?
Nova is 6 of Swiss, I believe, and then we're gonna have followed by 6 Swiss of Australia. Back to Nova for day 1B. Then will be day 2 here in Australia. Then the top 64 in Nova.
Wow.
It's
So
crazy.
is Nova the same? So 5 and 1s go through, or is it
No,
top
it is
64s?
it is just a top 64. Clean cut. They're gonna take 32 from each day.
So MOV matters.
Oh yeah, that top 32 for the Grand Championship versus System Open. So if you're watching, make sure you know which event you're watching. It's gonna look very similar on both styles. Will has the basically same setup on both sides. The only difference is that you'll have a beautiful bearded man commentating, as opposed to a short Puerto Rican guy. Okay, so just you should be able to tell the difference though if you're watching.
I'm sure we can get you a koala or something to put on the stream. Just a little button or a fluffy or something.
I mean, we should missed opportunity at the wildlife place today.
Shout out to anyone watching. If you've got a small koala at home, bring it and it will be on stream all day.
Correct.
Bonus points if it has a bright pink hat.
So today's Flight Club matchup here, we're actually super close to the table commentating. Today's super casual. I'm not going to pretend like I'm better than Travis or Jaren when I'm commentating. We're just here to have a good time.
Oh, we're going to be telling them what to do.
We're definitely, yeah. So we're starting with setup. Oh, man, that gas cloud's terrible. I mean, it's just the worst. Range 2, should have been 2.5.
I mean, clearly their rock placement. They failed already. Turn 0. They just don't know what they're doing.
All right, so I know that Trav and Jaren didn't know how to do this, but we're going to go ahead and get the poll up on the screen here. So you guys can choose your champion. If you've never participated in the poll, it's actually super easy. Wait for it to pop up on there. All you're going to do is type 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 is a vote for Travis. 2 is a vote for Jaren. And this never really happens, but I'm going to tell them out loud who's winning the poll as they're getting set up. So go ahead and choose your champion. 1 or 2.
Basically, they're going to find out who's more popular.
Who? Yeah, this it's
Ouch. Currently, it's not Jaren. 100% Travis.
well. See the way that this works. The way that the choose your champion works, people are answering it one of 3 ways. It's either what list they think is better, what player they think is better, or who they like better, right? Essentially.
Or they're just randomly mashing button number 2.
Correct. I mean, it could be just be whichever one they feel. So I would like everybody watching to go ahead and choose your champion. Again, all you have to do is type 1 or 2. People here are whipping out their phones and putting votes in. That's great. That's great. It's going to be 100% false, guaranteed victory.
Is that the only way they win?
Yeah. Yep.
Fast on fast, the only way they get a win.
All right, so right now, looks like Travis is in the lead. Are we going to get the handshake here? There's a handshake, and we're starting the time in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Travis whipping out the power stance early.
I knew I should have set up the third camera. I should have set up the third camera just for the power stances.
Just for the power stance. Is that Jaren blushing? He looks like he's blushing.
So if you can't tell the Foss boys apart, one has a beard, and one has an eye piercing. All right, that's the easiest way to do it. Travis has the eyebrow, and Jaren has the beard.
And then tomorrow they come in and they've both shaved and both got a piercing.
Oh, that would be. Travis, do you need glasses? Do you wear contacts? Vision is perfect. Okay. All right, here we go. So, Tafson moving fast. It's actually kind of rare for a Tafson to go out so quickly in the beginning. But you know what? I'm not gonna doubt.
He's
just gonna go for dash,
baiting.
right?
He's baiting. Yeah. He's no Dash is gonna run like the coward he is.
I mean, that's what Dash does, right? He just wants to be constantly kiting, using those 4 dice.
He wants. middle of the base,
Yep.
and you can so the center line can go to either end of the. Yeah.
Travis asking, how do you barrel roll a large base ship?
And these are our best players, folks. Our best players.
Yeah, I did. He didn't watch the quick tips. I think is the problem. Quick tips. Everybody, if you have if you have Travis on Messenger, go ahead and just send him the link. Just barrage him.
Spam him. And you guys think this guy's gonna win? I mean, come on.
All right, so if you haven't seen Dash on the table for a little bit, let's go ahead and just talk about him. His ability text says, while you move, you ignore obstacles. So he can go ahead and, just move through them, not take any damage. The effect of overlapping the gas clouds, he still gets his actions. The only bad thing that can happen with obstacles out there is that if he's stuck on the rock,
yeah.
he still cannot shoot.
He's not shooting. If only he could take Kiara. Oh, wait.
Now, what about Dash Rendar? So his sensor blind spot. What's that all about? How's that work?
Range 1. He does not get the range 1 bonus. It's -1. Yeah.
Right. That was a lead up question. I was serving.
He was trying to get me. He was trying to get me, but I haven't played Dash.
I was serving it up. I had it highlighted on the screen.
Yeah, he's better than 1.0, right? At least he can now fire at range 1,
Right.
but he hits like a wet noodle. Yeah. Just put a cannon on it. She'll be right.
Now, one thing that is important to note is the fact that it is a double-sided mobile turret, so that means that if Jaren can manage to get Kylo on these opposite sides where the turret isn't pointing, he could just avoid shots altogether.
I mean, he's probably going to try and stick Kylo in Arc and everything else on the other sides.
I mean, you get to try. Whatever. You say, hey, pick one. What do you want?
I mean, that's what I would do.
Truth.
At least I'd pretend.
Oh man. So, do you think Travis is just gonna follow this path? Just kind of keep on the outside, make sure he can get shots. Like, what do you think?
I think he's going to wait and see. He's obviously going to want to circle an obstacle, so he's probably going to pick one.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon he'll probably pick this one, depending on what Kylo does. But Kylo could threaten that. Keep him off of that rock.
Tavson. I love the aggression with Tavson. Shoot me.
He's just going,
Shoot me so I can get actions.
you want those rocks? I'm going to be shooting you while you go sit in those rocks. Have you met my dice?
That's right. So if you're not familiar with Tavson, when Tavson suffers damage, he can flip a charge to do an action. So a lot of times, which Jaren didn't do, but a lot of times the first action for Tavson is a reinforce. So you can minimize the damage going in. And then you end up, being able to focus target lock, even if you take two shields there. It's pretty good.
No idea with Karin. Does he want to joust? Does he want to come in from the side? What is he going to try
I
and do?
don't know what he's going to do.
I've never seen him.
Now, do note that the E-Wing is allowed to target lock outside of range 3. That's with their ship ability. I'll go ahead and just read that straight away so that I don't say it wrong. So it says, experimental scanners, you can acquire locks beyond range 3. You cannot acquire locks at range 1. That's important. So when it's in somebody's face. Dash can also double tap people if they're in the bullseye. Only in the bullseye at
Karin.
initiative 0.
Karin.
Sorry, I said Dash, yeah. Karin.
Yellow.
The other one. The little one.
The other ship that no one knows what it is.
The Wii ship. So quick draw looking to threaten Corns. Like, hey, I can shoot twice. You can shoot twice. Seems good.
I mean, everything about this list except maybe Kylo is going, hit me.
Kylo's like, don't touch. Don't touch.
Kylo's like, I'm going to go hide over here.
We just out of range. Perfection.
Range control.
That's right.
Like a boss.
But here's the question. Who actually controlled the range? we don't actually know.
I think they just got lucky. Isn't it good X-Wing looks like bad X-Wing?
Nah.
So how are we supposed to tell?
Sometimes. It depends. It depends on how you're trying to.
You're training them, are you?
You're trying to be more. So because this is the Flight Club, this is also for the Foss's Flex Club. They're going to be using their World's dice.
One
All
time.
right. All right, Gold Squadron Flex Club. I do want to give a shout out to Marcus taking us to what was the Featherdale today. It was amazing. Got to see a bunch of native Australian animals. Got to pet a bunch of joeys.
I tried to steal a quokka.
Yes, you did.
Dexter really wanted to come home with me. He really did.
Literally, the zookeeper enters the cage and is watching Abby, saying, "Hey, keep your hands off my quokka." And the thing is, like, the way it's built is very interactive. So we actually were like petting the animals. It was amazing. Oh man, Dash turning in.
Oh,
I'm Dash, and I want to shoot you. So
I
now,
guess he picked a different rock. I mean,
Travis says old Dash could get out of arc here. Yeah, you could. Like a boost barrel roll, or actually a barrel roll boost sounds amazing.
do you want me to remind you how barrel roll works again?
So Trav has to make a choice here. I'm not sure. Do you think this hits here?
Nah, he's currently got quick draw, I think.
All right, so he's
But
going
if
to go ahead and use Perceptive Copilot there.
I mean, the angle's weird. It's hard to tell.
You're weird.
Yeah, I am. Thank you very much.
All right. Kylo looking to grab him some corn.
He wants none of wherever Dash is, but he feels he can take Corrin.
All right, just spinning in the corner.
What are the stats on Corrin?
Corn, 3-3.
3-3.
It's gotten a little thicker. Extra hull, right? And the boost, so we're going to be exchanging some range 3 shots, maybe. Could be just outside.
I mean, I'm really hoping Corrin did a straight here and he's in bullseye.
That would be hilarious.
Hello, double tap.
All right. Well, actually, Corin already moved. So
Oh, did he now?
yeah. So it's gonna. Is it bullseye? That'd be hilarious.
Again, angles. Maybe not. Maybe just out.
All right, pew pews. All right, shooting at dash, one of each. This is a quick draw, by the way. Leaving it at 1. And again, one of each.
1-on-1.
Who needs mods? Dash is going to go ahead and check arc here. There's no Outrider title on this Dash. It's important. Travis trying to get some extra bonuses here.
Oh, hit.
That
3
seems
hits
good.
and a focus.
Spends it. Why not? He's got 2 of them.
Oh.
Strong? So that's going to trigger Quick Draw's
Quick
ability.
Draw.
She's going to take 2 shields, though. Can double tap one more time after
I mean, that's
this.
what you want. You want to take as many shields off as quickly as possible. There we go.
Looking for natties?
One of each again.
He has a shot coming in from Tavson, so he's going to go ahead and use Lone Wolf. And there it is. He'll spend the focus on
Nice.
this one.
But no mods v Tavson.
Nope.
That's why I disagree with Tavison reinforcing on the opener.
I mean, yeah, if you don't get shot, absolutely.
First time he gets shot, he reinforced.
Yeah.
That and you've seen Travis fly dash 1,000 times.
Yeah. All right, this is Corin going into quick draw as well.
Focus, crit, blank.
Got it. After juke, still fine. Jaren's saying he should have looked at the list. Just out. Check in range there. That's range 2. Here we go. 4 dice. Could be bad. No. One hit and
And one of
safe.
8.
Man, that puts Jaren behind right there. He was looking for, man, no damage. That's tough. We're gonna go ahead and close the poll before we forget.
The public loves dash.
Public does love dash.
Or is that just active voting 1,000 times?
It only takes one of each. Yep, uses Agile Gunner to go ahead and spin it. It's a
Oh.
card we honestly haven't seen played too much, but it seems to fit nicely on dash.
Works for dash. Works really well for dash.
Shout out to Wired Unplugged in the chat. I heard he got sick, so he's not going to be here.
Brad is another very good dash player.
Brad, why did you get sick? You got to stop licking things. In all seriousness, we would have had multiple streams, which was actually really awesome in Europe. Too bad he got sick. It happens, man. Did Quick Draw Shields not go down?
Yes.
It did. Oh, I only hit it once.
One more.
There you go. I'm curious how much the stream delay is. Our connection is actually really good.
I see power stance is very quickly dissipated.
Stance of the question mark. I can't repeat what was in the chat. Hard one from Tabson. It is funny though.
Very. Ooh,
All right, so that might
that's just running away.
force the rotate. Nope. Nice. So he's gonna have him in the back arc.
That's why he did what he did. I guess everyone's going in after the Ewing now.
I mean, that's 81 points. Get it off the board. It's cheaper than Tafson, if you can get it. Looking into the face of Kylo, saying, "I don't believe you." Did he do the double reposition last turn? He did. He stressed. Okay. So bump. It's not too bad.
Safest place for him.
Yep.
Oh, you need a droid.
Quick draw, hard turning, focused. He'll have a range 2 shot on the E-wing.
The question is Tavs in range? Let's throw a rock
Jaren
as well.
hopes so.
Debris in the way.
Yeah. Only the box is legal. And he's gonna be taking 1. I think those are 2 blanks, right?
Those are 2 blanks. No silver dice.
Yep. Spends the evade. Dash reaching for quick draw.
Interesting.
Range 2 in arc, so no sensor blind spot. Here we go. Focus for 4.
3 and a. Is that a crit? No,
No crits. I think they're all hits.
it's hard to tell. Those Adarim dice.
1, 2, 3. Through the rock. Just 1 again.
This is just the difference between different batches of World's dice. Gold and silver is like always hot.
So what you saying? Oh!
Gold and silver burn like the sun.
So what you're saying is share dice every time?
I'll never share this.
Pretty sure I've got a photo of me touching your dice.
That's probably why you've been cursed.
He's going to go ahead and use Agile Gunner. Spin the arc.
That upgrade's doing some work.
No points scored yet.
Isn't quick draw? Oh no, quick draw's fine.
No, not
One.
close.
Very
Very
close.
close. So total number of games this weekend is going to be, what is it? 6 times 4 is 24 plus whatever the cut is. 64 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's another 6. That's 30.
It's probably not. That's probably more like 32 for Australia. The
30.
5 and 1s.
And then yeah, and then so
Potentially, it's 33 is the most that can make the cut. We don't have 300. It's about 280.
so there'll be about 38 games. Is that about right? Streamed this weekend on Gold Squadron.
It's pretty good. Makes me glad to be a Patreon.
Woohoo! 2-hand high five.
Yeah.
Not just 1, 2.
I feel like I'm contributing.
You are. Oh my God. You can see it. This is literally. You helped build this city. Now here's a question for the chat. Let's say we'll put over under on 20 games. Are you gonna watch over or under 20 games? There's a lot of games over a lot of days.
I'm going to go with under for me.
I think you're gonna be a little busy.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing.
Sleeping or playing is really. People playing under. Sad. You're right. Most people who can watch this right now are going to be playing because basically it's Australia, Singapore, basically anybody in Asia right now who's coming down. It's like Europe right now is if they're working and watching on their watching at work. Token 8888 wants to go for the over.
Okay.
Oh, a Wired Unplugged says over because that's all I can do.
What did we say about licking stuff?
Yep. Poland is watching. How's it going, Poland? I had a great time over there. This world tour was a great idea. It's the most tiring thing I've ever done, but amazing. Amazing idea.
But you'll do it all again.
Correct. Yeah, next year I've committed to go to some event in the UK.
Just a small one.
Just a small one. They were really vocal about the fact that I didn't choose to go there yet.
The fact that you flew over the top.
Right, exactly.
Waved.
Yeah, just wave. Hey, how's it going? But I'll be coming.
Poland's awake.
All right, here we go.
Tavson.
One hit into Tavson. Whiff.
Oh,
Come on, Tavson.
Tavson turns on now.
Triggers the ability. That's probably the lock here. Yep.
Interesting.
That they're reinforcing the rear. There is a reinforced token in there somewhere. We just didn't take out all the tokens.
There we go. Oof. Hit crit.
Sweet, sweet fire.
Oof. 2 crits.
2 hits, 2
hits.
crits. Reinforce and takes 2 more shields or 1. Yeah, 2 more shields.
2 more shields. Shields down. That's half on Tavson.
Attacking back here. This is
Trav taking first blood.
quick draw. No, sorry, this is Kylo. 2 shields down on Corrin.
If only he could regen.
Checking the bullseye. And he's going to go ahead and do the double tap. Tippity tap tap. Whiff.
Burn bright. Right out.
So I'll just say this out loud because Jaren knows. So Corrin basically has one of 2 choices here, right?
Yep.
He does the typical Corrin thing, which is like just burn out regen, or he pretends to do that, and tries to get back into the fight. What do you think?
Oh, he's totally regenning.
Regenning, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything Jaren can do about it.
I mean, that shuttle's not turning around anytime soon.
Something not for the podcast, for the stream.
53-21 left in the round. Travis took a pretty aggressive lead here. Positioning's pretty good. I want to see what Dash does here. Because Dash can actually get in a bad spot if he, depending on where he goes. Just depends.
When everything's all the way over there, he can just now come behind, keep punishing Travson. Corrin bugs out. He's just got to range control the other 2.
Now, one of the things is the fact that Jaren still has Kylo, and the fact that Kylo does move before all this stuff keeps Jaren in this, even if he loses Tavson early.
Oh, I have faith he could solo this entire list with just Kylo.
Oh, yeah.
Last year's OTC, or ANZTC. Back, whatever it was.
What were
Lots
all
of
those
letters. All the letters. It was Australia and New Zealand team challenge. There we go.
Okay.
He had a very hurt Kylo. It was the only thing left on the board. It looked like he was losing that game. Like, there was no way he was coming back from that game.
Right.
I watched him spend 30 minutes, hunt everything else down with a 1-hole Kylo.
There you go. Hard one ignores the gas cloud because he's Dash. And Perceptive.
I mean, why would you need anything else? You've got guns on a shuttle.
And what's the plan on Corrin? That doesn't look like a very long maneuver.
No, he must want to keep fighting.
One bank. He's saying, "Fight me. I'm not a coward." I mean, he has a. He doesn't get the shot though. He doesn't get to shoot though. He's
No.
weapon disabled. He doesn't get the shot this turn. I speak English good.
Good job. Well done. It's Australia.
That's right. Just, it's
Everything's
got me
just
messed
upside
up.
down,
That's-
including your sentence structure.
I mean, you probably have watched enough streams. I misspeak all the time. It's a character. It's a characteristic of me.
Yeah, it's a drinking game, didn't you know?
Is it really? Wow. Already. I'm not surprised. In Europe, they say they have a drinking game every time I do an advertisement. Listen, this shit's free, okay? I'll advertise all I want.
And thank you all to those who subscribed.
That's right.
Oh, precision maneuvers there.
Mm. Corn's gonna get it. Corn's gonna get it.
Dun, dun, dun. Corin didn't regen?
He did to
He
two.
regened? Yeah.
So the Australian System Open is not the end of the World Tour because there's actually one more event the weekend after that. We have the Chicago Hyperspace Trial, where it's the home of Gold Squadron. Oh man, if he has arc, Corin's getting lit up. Lit up. That's a focus.
Good night, Corin. Best warm up those outer rim dice now.
All right, and that's a target lock. Jaren not trusting the focuses.
He's been burned by them before.
Here we go. That seems good.
Oh,
That's quick draw. 3 hits and a crit going into Corin, looking for natties.
nice.
Got to.
Close.
2 shields down.
Who are you going to shoot, Dash?
He's got choices. I mean, if he he wants quick draw, but you don't want to give him another shot into Corin. If he wouldn't have taken any damage there, he probably goes ahead and shoots quick draw anyway.
Mm.
But-
the quick draw has no mods.
Yep.
But that range 1, ooh.
Jaren's saying, "Shoot me." All right, going into Tafson. Spends a focus, 2 hits, and a crit. Tafson digging deep. Got it.
Nailed it.
Was there a crit in there? There
That was
is.
a crit in there.
Hit crit.
Direct. Ooh.
Taking an extra.
Thanks, D.
If you don't know, he has a crit card signed by D. Yoon, so it is direct.
And it gets him every time.
All right, and
Coordinating a roll on quick draw.
okay, I like that. I like that.
That is nice. That shuts down options for Corin running away.
Uh huh. There we go.
That's why we lock.
Spends
Focus.
2 force. Hit crit, and he's gonna be eating crit no matter what. Everything's face up. I mean, he only has 2 hull anyway. It's gonna be sad.
He's got 1 regen left.
Truth.
I mean, I reckon he runs away that way.
That way.
Well, if he comes up here, he's right in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, this is probably happening, right?
Yeah.
Like, no diggity, no doubt.
100%.
I really like that barrel roll that he did there.
Mm. Force is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
The lag is doing horrible things to my head right now. Oh, that's right. Like a 7-second.
And 1-1. Since I have the opportunity, I got the mic right now. Just want to shout out all you Australian and do you consider yourself a New Zealander?
That's an interesting question.
Right, because
an interesting question.
Because I got some hints as to your upbringing, and it sounds very interesting. If you don't have to share, but do you consider yourself being from New Zealand?
Here's how I normally answer this question. I currently hold a New Zealand passport.
Okay, fair. There you go.
But if I happen to win the System Open, I'm not a New Zealander. I'm an Australian X-Wing player.
Okay.
But that's fine because Australia will, regardless of whether you're born in Australia or born in New
Exactly.
Zealand, you will have been claimed as an Australian.
Yeah, but you see, New Zealand will try and claim me as a New Zealand player, and I'll be like, no.
But all right, so okay, he's banking right into Tafson. He has that bullseye lined up.
Hmm.
He can shoot this turn.
He can indeed, and that double tap would almost guarantee Tavson goes down. If he's alive. I mean, quick draw just needs to do it 2 straight here.
He's probably tempted the barrel roll.
He does. Prevent that quick draw shot. Can almost smell the smoke from here.
Well, the opening was to Travis, and now Jaren's holding the
There we
the
go,
power
there we go.
stance shift. Oh, the double shift. Oh man, I wish you guys could be in this room. This is a great time.
I'll take a photo.
Yes. To finish my point, I just want to say thank you to everybody here who's been super nice and just made this world tour feel good.
Does the brand of their trainers prove
Say it again.
the brand of their trainers?
I think it's just a power stance.
Yeah.
Just a stance. It's trademarked, don't you know? Yep.
All right. Double focus there with Perceptive. And what's the call?
I mean, they are just Morgan wannabes, isn't that it?
This is going to be a bump. What did Quick Draw do? That's the real question here. That's the only.
Oh.
All right, one bank. Kind of split the difference
Saw it
there.
coming. He saw it coming.
He's going to get a good punch into dash.
And possibly twice.
Mm-hmm. Takes the focus.
And
So we're-
Tavson will be able to coordinate another action.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually really interesting. I want to see how this shakes out. I'm not going to make any assumptions. Let's. Here we go. First shot. Quick draw. Spends it. 3 hits and a crit going into dash. Taking them all.
Nope. Evaded one.
Shields down, 2 away from half. Excuse me, 1 away from half. Corrin, range 1, trying to do his own damage. That seems good. That seems fair.
mean, that'll work. That'll work. He's guaranteed dead.
Yep. He's getting juked, so he's going to be going out. But he gets to do Tavson before he gets taken off the board. Fuel leak.
Inconsequential.
Yeah, the crit mattered there because if he had gotten the one that says you can
Actions.
only focus,
Yeah. No actions, but he
he's
Yep.
jamming.
seems good.
He had a Tiger Lock on Kylo? All right. So use the jam action to take the Tiger Lock off of Kylo.
Kylo thanks him.
Travis asking if he should tempt fate.
Do it.
There
we go.
Power stands for decision making.
Don't you trust your dice? I thought they were on fire.
So if it's interesting here, right? So if he gets Gets one into quick draw. That's going to be half, but also
But quick draw gets
quick
to
draw
shoot
gets to shoot
back.
and could get half as well. And 50 is more than 20 and change, so it's not a good trade for Travis. Anybody who's just tuning in and doesn't know, Travis and Jaron Foss, yes, they are brothers. They are, in fact, twin brothers.
Choosing not to shoot quick draw there.
And, yeah, he passes on that.
Hell no, I would never shoot that shit.
And here's the Agile Gunner trigger going
Wow.
front back.
Wonder where he's going. There's a debris right in front of it, isn't it? Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's just like, meh, it doesn't matter.
He's just going to roll over it slowly.
And it's an interesting choice, not bringing Outrider. I mean, it's a super expensive card, which allows him to fit someone like Corran Horn in the list. But Agile Gunner really showing the work. 4 dice is really good all the time. So I mean, maybe Dash is playable. You just don't need all the toys on him. You just need some.
I had quite a lot of fun with it. Dash. Someone brought me. It was a someone bring a list for me kind of a night, and someone brought me Dash and 2 Blue Squadron X-wings.
Oh, okay.
First game, I did not fly Dash very well. First time.
Oh yeah.
Second game, got the hang of it, and it was actually pretty good. It's good fun.
And that was a purposeful bump, so 1 straight from Dash. That gives coverage from Kylo turning in.
Or even turning over him.
Yep.